Walker Video Games. Hearthstone.
Gul'dan versus Anduin.
Okay, mic's working.
Gul'dan. Gul'dan versus Anduin.
Hey guys, so this is just a handlock game I played recently, which was against actually a very interesting priest deck, it was a priest deck that doesn't really fit the meta, but his deck was very interesting. And also, what happened, which was very cool, was at one point we had 3,000 Thaddiuses on the field, which was really interesting. Because the way it happens is, on the effect, Dice says if Stalag was summoned, if Stalag is in the graveyard when you die, summon Thaddius. Yeah. If Stalag also died this game, summon Thaddius. But the thing is, what happened is they almost die at the same time, which just makes it very interesting. So as you can see, this priest, as his opening and plays just the Ooze card, which makes 2/1/2s. So it's actually a very good card, because even in its passive form on turn 2 play, you get a 2/4 for 2 mana, which is really good. And then he plays a Shade of Noxramas. As you can see, he just hits me, and then it's my turn. At this point, I want to have some board presence early on, so I play Earth and Farseer and just heal myself. In the best case scenario, he'll run his Shade of Noxramas into the Earth Ring Farseer to get rid of it, and that's what I want, because I don't want the Shade of Noxramas getting any bigger, because it will start getting out of hand. As you can see, after a little bit of time, he actually does take out the Earth Ring Farseer, so it actually served its purpose. Now he plays Injured Blade Master. So what happens is, right now I have both Stalag and Fugan in my hand. So what I do is I coin out Fugan right away. The reason Fugan comes out first, because Fugan has 4 attack, the priest can't use Shadow Word Pain or Shadow Word Death to kill it. So he Faceless Manipulators Fugan. And at this point I'm like, okay. So I have a few options what I could do right now. One of them is mostly what I'm going to do, so I'm going to play Stalag. I think I'm going to play Stalag, so I have both Stalag and Fugan on the board to show presence and just attack his life points directly. Instead of attacking, I could have taken out one of this Acidic Oozes, but I didn't want to, because my plan is to attack his life points directly with Stalag next turn, and then Shadow Flame him to destroy all the monsters on the side of his field. So as you can see, I'm trying to think what would be the best combination, and there's Shadow Flame. And I actually screw up right there. I should have attacked his life points directly, and that would have been a lot better. That was one mistake. I should have attacked his life points directly, so I would have done 7 extra damage. It doesn't matter in this game, but as you can see, right now there's 2 Thaddiuses on the field, and that makes 3. So at this point, it's turn 6 or turn 7, and there's 3 11/11s currently on the field, which is pretty ridiculous. However, they don't last that long. So right now I'm just trying to figure out how this actually happened. Pretty confused. Not really sure what to do. So I end up not even tapping, because if the Thaddius goes for my life points, I'm going to be at... If I had tapped, I would have been at 6. So there's the big game Hunter. Takes out the other Thaddius, and I get attacked directly. This is actually a bad problem, because he's done so much damage to me, because he had the advantage. I now have to respond. So I instantly destroy his Siphon Soul, destroy his Thaddius, gain some life back. Play Mountain Giant. That was technically a bad play as well, because I should have played Mountain Giant first, so it would cost 0, though I could do nothing. And then I take out his Ashwani Soul Priestess, so he can't use his life to kill my creatures, or Circular Healings. There's Ragnarus coming down, and he unfortunately hits me and kills my Thaddius. At this point, I only have 7 life left, so I have to make sure Ragnaros is taken off the field. So as you can see, I Faceless Manipulator, the Ragnaros, and then I have to kill him because if the Ragnaros next turn hits for my life points, and it would only be a 1/3, I would have died immediately. So the Ragnaros hits his life points, even though I wanted it to hit the big game Hunter to get the field control. And now right now he's just playing more creatures. There's another Echoing Ooze, the value, and right now this is us. I'm in a pretty bad spot because Ragnaros has a lot of targets, and they're not even that much high value targets. It's not like Ragnaros is hitting an Alexstrasza. So I play my Alexstrasza and heal myself for 12, and Ragnaros ends up hitting the priest in the face. So if I had hit him with Stalag right now, which would have been 7 damage, he would have 5 left. See if it actually matters. Actually, it wouldn't have mattered because the damage would have been instantly obliterated by that Alexstrasza, so it wouldn't. Turns out that play wasn't game breaking, which is really nice to know. Makes you feel, you know, a little better on the inside. So he's got an Alexstrasza, I have an Alexstrasza. So I think what I end up doing is I Defender of Argus, and I play Sledgebelter. At this point, I take out the Alexstrasza for one reason. If he was to have a Shadow Word Death in his hand or a Black Knight, he could take out a lot of my heavy hitter taunts, and I don't think I could kill him. Because right now, I am presenting kill on board, but this guy plays some very good Shadow Madnesses. First he takes the Sledgebelter, kills the Alexstrasza with it, and then he gets the taunt. Then he Shadow Madnesses the other Defender of Arguses, and he's able to take out my, well, his Ragnaros, which I faceless, and then just attack me directly. At this point, I only have 5 life left, so it's not looking too good. So what I end up doing is use Sun Fury Protector with Black Knight. The Black Knight takes out the 1/2 taunt, and then I can set up a 4/5 taunt. My opponent, however, uses a Caliber Shadow Priest and takes out my takes out my Sun Fury Protector. That 1 damage is really vital because now the Black Knight can't trade into the Cabal Shadow Priest without dying, and that means if I was to Soulfire the Cabal Shadow Priest, I would have to follow it up with the Black Knight. What I probably should have done there, I don't really know, is if I had just attacked the Sun Fury Protector, actually, it would have been a better play. But I think I was worried about, as you know, because most priests run Shadow, what do you call them? Shadow Word Deaths and Shadow. But my opponent didn't. So at this point, I figure out I better take out the other Sylvanas, and so I remember smartly not to put down my Sledgebelter before I do it. And so what ends up happening is my Death Rattle procs before your opponent's. So the Sun Fury Protector just goes back and forth, and nothing really happens. So then Sledgebelter gets paid, and I end my turn because I only have 3 life left. I'm pretty worried because some priests bring the 2 damage nuke, or the 5 damage. So there's the Deathwing goes off, destroys my whole field. But at the same time, his Cabal Shadow Priest is taken care of. At this point, I play Gnomish Engineer, and luckily I top deck Siphon Soul. This is another great thing about Gnomish Engineer. Siphon Soul's only 6. So I destroy Deathwing, get some health back, and I'm in a pretty good spot right now. The good news is, because this priest probably won't be able to kill me, because there's no way he can use his life to kill me, which is really nice. However, what ends up happening is he draws Shadow Form. As you can see, this guy knows how to play, so he heals himself, then uses Shadow Form and destroys me. So I keep Iron Beak in my hand, just I need to silence something.
Hey, give me a minute.
And there's really no hope unless my next card is this turn would be either, what would it have to be? It'd have to be the other Earthen Ring Farseer, so I could heal and survive for 2 more turns. And so he plays Gruul, so it's not looking too hot because Gruul's an 8/8. And I'm out of Siphon Souls, so I draw Molten Giant and tap for it to kill myself. So I hope you guys enjoyed this game. I thought it was pretty interesting. See you guys next time.